All right, so
It's fine. They're cheap.
the calendar's going to turn to December Friday, and you're still playing. How much fun is that?
So much fun. Better than last year, I will say. Definitely better than last year. Having a lot of fun with my teammates out here in Clemson. Today was our last practice as a graduate student, so very excited to still be here and know it's our last one here.
And I'm sure when you committed, committed here, this is what you wanted. This is what you wanted to help build. How proud are you of that?
Very proud. Again, there's a few of us that took our 5th years, and this is exactly why we took it, so we can still be here playing with our teammates and having a lot of fun.
Was there something you guys saw last year that when you thought about taking that extra year? You guys don't have an easy season. It's long. I played soccer. It's exhausting.
It is.
It's a lot of work. Your practice before you guys go to the College Cup. You guys were working.
Oh, yeah.
You work up to the final end. What was it that you saw last year in this team that made you want to come back and thought that this was possible?
I honestly think it's the heart and love that we have for each other. I mean, just the commitment that we wanted to get better. And so since January, we've been really, really grinding and just wanting to do it for each other, honestly.
As you guys have galvanized this season, what about that love? How have you been able to rely on each other through that? How has that helped you guys throughout this season?
There's definitely been ups and downs. I mean, there always is with schoolwork, hard practices, summer trainings when we're running and dying. But honestly, just being there for each other, it's not even words sometimes. Sometimes just sitting on the couch, just hanging out together, not speaking.
Was there a point this season that stood out to you that you went, we could really do this?
I honestly think this summer, the amount of work that we put in, we've been here since June, so we've been here for a couple months. But I think honestly all the hard work that we put in and seeing everyone buy in really, really gave that.
If I had to use one word to describe this team, it would be consistent. From defensively 14 clean sheets to offensively scoring in almost every game. Is that a good way to put it?
Yeah, I would say thank you for saying that word. I love that word. But yeah, I think that's something that we would really try to work on this summer, was to be very consistent, because we've had our ups and downs for the past few years, but consistency was something we were striving for, and thank you for saying that. That's awesome.
What's it mean to be in this position, to be representing Clemson, first time ever, that College Cup? What do those kinds of statements mean for you guys?
Honestly, just grateful. Just so happy to be here and being able to still be playing. It's just grateful and blessed that we're still doing it together. That's the thing. A bunch of us, this is our last time here, so just cherishing those last few minutes we have together.
You guys are taking on Florida State, a team you guys have seen obviously in the conference. They got the better of you this season. What's your guys' mindset going into this one, laying it all out on the line?
We're just excited to be here and just playing for each other and just.
Oh, come on.
No, I can't. we're excited to be here. We're playing for each other. Just stick to our game plan.
Does it make it a little bit easier though? That's a known opponent. There's no surprises with this team. You've seen them.
We're just excited, honestly. I mean, we have seen them before, but we're still going to stick to what we do best.
I guess talking to your head coach a couple days ago, he was talking about the men's team winning a couple of years ago. That kind of tells you guys, why not us? I mean, do you remember them going on that run last year? And did that, do you think it all inspired you guys that, we can do this at Clemson?
Oh yeah, it's awesome. I mean, we love watching them play and train and whatnot. Their work ethic is huge, and so we just kind of watch them see what they do, and just we train with them in the summer, so we're right beside them when they won the Natty through it all.
So what is this team like? I look at the roster. It has Washington, Texas, pretty much every state in the country is covered. I mean, what is it like, the personalities on this team? How'd you meld it together?
I honestly think it's so fun, because I'm from here, I'm from Greenville, and just seeing all the different cultures that are brought here and the different personalities. I mean, I'm a very loud and outgoing person, but I live with some people that are on the more quiet side, so I feel like we balance each other really well. I think it's really cool to learn.
As a Greenville person, were you a South Carolina or Clemson person?
Oh, Clemson, for sure. Clemson, for sure.
Entire family?
Both parents and both brothers.
So, what does it mean to them, I guess, that you've been able to do this at Clemson and win this one?
Probably cool. I mean, when I was getting recruited here, as soon as I stepped on campus, it felt like home. And so I think that was just a major part of it, because they still come to the games. I see them every single time we have home games, and I think it's just aspect of home, being here together.
What is it like on Samuel's team? She's the other South Carolina person. Do you have any special kind of bond with her?
Oh, for sure. We played a year at CISA together, but I was actually talking about this with her the other day. We've lived together for 5 years now, so it's weird that it's coming to an end, but it's a bittersweet. We're really excited to move on, but have these last few moments together.
Okay. How would you describe Sammy? Is she different than you, or is she?
I will definitely say I'm the loud one out of the two of us, but she's such a great person. She's one of my best friends, and she's always a good shoulder to lean on.
So I think going to the Elite Eight, I think Sammy has a PK that clinched it for you guys. What do you remember from that moment? What was that like celebrating?
I was so excited. I think Sammy was so locked in that she like kind of realized like after the fact after she scored. But I think she's a really good person to have as a fifth PK taker.
The ACC is such a powerhouse for soccer. It has been for a really long time. How has that prepared you guys, and how different do you see that when you're playing some of these other teams, some of these other divisions, other conferences, as you get into the tournament?
I think such the high level that we play at, it means that we're ready. We don't change anything that we do. We're going to go into the tournament doing exactly what we've been doing since August. So I think that's the plan.
And then to be able to represent your state, your hometown, your family's school, all of that on the national stage at the College Cup. I mean, there are so many moments that are so big from this tournament over the last several decades. Have you thought about that at all? Have you begun to process being able to see your name up there as one of those College Cup participants?
Processing will probably come after because, just in the soccer mind right now, but still just so excited. That's the only thing I can say to put out as a statement. Just so incredibly happy and excited to play with my teammates and to do it together.
I think you guys are the third ever Clemson women's team to make the semifinals of an NCAA tournament. Just how much pride do you take in that, kind of leading the way of women's sports here at Clemson?
I think it kind of just shows how much hard work we've been doing. We've been growing over the years. I mean, again, the last 2 years were our favorite years, but I think growing off that and learning from that has really brought us to where we are today with the amount of hard work we put in. It's been showing.
Your head coach talked about Hallie Makowitz this week, calling her the best goalkeeper in the country. Just
for sure.
How much has she kind of played an influential role this season in your guys' success?
She has saved us so many times. Oh my goodness, she is phenomenal. She is so good, so good. But when she plays her best, I'm very confident in the game that we play.